Have you ever been caught off guard by a question you weren't expecting? Perhaps in a meeting, someone just asks a question after a presentation, or just your leader calls on you about a question and an update you weren't expecting? It happens to the best of us. In this video, I'm going to share with you a very simple strategy on how to deal with that. When you're asked a question completely out of the blue, it's very easy to feel flustered or feel pressured to answer right away. And it's very easy to give an incomplete answer or say something that perhaps you really didn't give much thought to. And so it's very, very important to essentially have a technique so that you end up responding the way you want versus reacting to a pressure situation when you're not prepared. So here's a strategy. And the strategy is based around how to better feel like you control the situation so you can answer the question much more confidently. Now, the first strategy is simply to pause. Pause gives you a quick moment to transition between reacting to responding. It prevents that initial reactive response to come out where you feel perhaps pressure to say the first thing that comes to your mind. So the first step is just simply to pause. The second strategy is to ask a question, an open-ended question like, can you expand on that? Can you tell me a little bit more about what aspect you'd like me to expand upon? Just something where you're turning the question around just to get a little bit more information so you can give a better response. In addition, it buys you a little bit more time. And then the third strategy is simply to respond effectively. So here's an example. Let's say that you're in a team meeting and one of your colleagues then asks you, hey, James, uh, what are your plans to address the delays in the project delivery? And then your response is simply to pause and go, is there a specific part of the project delay that you're particularly concerned about? And just simply asking that question buys you a little bit more time, may get them to expand a little bit more, and gives you the opportunity to reflect and then better respond to their question. Everybody wins all around. So remember, the next time you find yourself in a situation where you're asked a question out of the blue that you weren't prepared for, simply pause, ask an open-ended question that gets the other individual to perhaps expand a little bit more, and then respond effectively. Good luck.